Superbrands globally, we report to the UK office and also South Africa. If you go on superbrands.com, you will realize that Superbrands is in over 80 countries globally. So it's not just a Ghana thing. African Brand Warrior, which is where I'm the CEO for, we have been given the license to do Ghana and Nigeria. And what we did was we decided that the best way of ensuring the authenticity and the credibility of any award that you give is that you must have research. We got in touch with 3 research agencies in Ghana. We then eventually awarded the research to Nielsen. Nielsen, as you are aware, is an international research agency, and we conducted a national research. And what we did with the national research is that we went and not only checked typical brands like beverages and chocolates and what people would use as fast-moving consumer goods, but we went in for sectors like the banking sector. We went into presidential projects. We checked stuff like mattresses. We talked beverage, of course. We talked schools. We did a lot of research on this. And what was interesting, if you do go into the archive of the research that was done and the media launch that we had, it was very interesting when Superbrands launch was launched. Before the banks were collapsing, the 6 banks were announced. The Superbrands research actually showed that consumers were not using those banks. So if we come into now Latex Foam, that's when you realize the credibility of information, because if the research could show that those banks didn't exist, the 6 banks that were shut, and consumers were not engaging with them, they were not using it in the last 6 months, they were not consuming it in the last 1 week, it clearly shows that the disconnect was there. So what is important is then, how do we know that this is credible? And that is the first example. So when we come into Latex Foam and we look at the mattress sector, we went and again did the research. The research was conducted on 3 fundamental questions. One is, which brand have you been always using? Which is the brand that you have used over the last few weeks? And which one would you consider a super brand and why? How does this help? First is that we get to know, have you got top of mind awareness of the brand? Because a lot of times we realize that people may not use a brand. They may think, for example, if we talk toothpaste, they may take a certain name of a brand, but that's not the brand they're using because it's seen as a generic, it's what you consider in the top of your head. And then you have the aspect of those who really use it. So your second question comes in that I did purchase this, I did use it, or it is one of my product that I'm using on a daily basis. And then you have the third part, okay, I may not be using the brand, but I think highly of it, and this is why I rate it as a super brand. But the reason is that because I know the quality is great, I know that it delivers what it promises, I may not purchase it because it may not be affordable. So different sectors played up different reasons, and this was the best part for us. So when it came to the mattress sector, and at least from the household angle, Latex Foam came out the top. So this is, I think I'm supposed to shake your hand. Yeah.
This will be our second year running. In 2012, we received this award, and in 2019, we're here again. So for us, it's only a testament of the good work that I believe is being done on our premises. We are very grateful to the Superbrands team for making this very award credible as it is. We are grateful for research, we're grateful for data so that it can be defended, basically. So we're very happy to be part of this, and we hope to do more even as the years go by.